What's going on, guys? It's your average consumer, and today we're gonna be spending a real day in the life with the iPhone 13 mini. I need to head to work right now. It is 9:40 a.m. But this little guy is insisting that I read to him. He just plopped down on the floor. So I'm gonna read a book to him. But today we're gonna be spending a day with the phone, testing out all the features. Battery life is gonna be like the biggest thing we're gonna keep an eye on. But yeah, we'll get an idea of how the phone is to use in the real world, check out all the features, see if there's anything missing from the mini version. But yeah, lots of work to do today, and hopefully this little guy lets me get to it. So I caved and read to the little guy for a bit before heading out, but figured I might as well put that cinematic mode from the mini's camera to the test, and I gotta say, it looks pretty clean, even though we didn't have much lighting here. But after this, I got on FaceTime with Jay to iron out what's happening at the studio till I get there, because I'm not gonna lie, it actually takes a while for me to get in. But before we go too far, we gotta give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Anker. So Anker just dropped a ton of new MagSafe compatible devices. This is their MagGo lineup, and they've got some really cool stuff here. Let me show you. So this right here is Anker's magnetic wireless charger. And check this out, you guys. You can just throw your iPhone right on top. But what's really awesome is the fact that you can go ahead and rotate this however you want. You can bring it down, angle it. What now makes this even crazier is that there's another charging pad right here in the back. So if you've got some AirPods, you could throw that on there too. Now next up, we've got this, the magnetic battery. So check this out, guys. We've got a portable charger that is attached thanks to MagSafe. But what's cool is that it has this built-in kickstand, so you can go ahead and prop it down however you'd like. And Anker has a ton more, so if you guys wanna learn more about them, I'll have them linked down below in the description. So you guys are definitely gonna wanna check these out. All right, you guys, so right now I'm supposed to be on my way to the studio. Austin already set me back a little bit. I'm blaming it all on him. So I'm a little bit late, but you guys ever experience being late to something and then you're like, what's a few more minutes? What's an extra half hour? Yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. Your boy's about to go get a haircut. But, you know, I'm taking you guys along with me, you know, real day in the lifestyle. You might be thinking my hair's already cut, it looks low, but I need to get it cleaned up properly. I cut my hair by myself a little bit. I need a barber to properly line me up and make sure I look good all around. So either way, we'll go and do that. We'll take care of that, and then I'll meet up with Jay, and we'll do the rest of what we need to do today at the studio. Get myself together first, though. All right, you guys, so I noticed my tire's air pressure was a bit low. Didn't want to drive around on low tires, so we're pumping them up right now. Trying to get all four of them on the same level. I got this little Ryobi, I guess, inflator, deflator, and this guy's actually super clutch. It's gonna be helping us out here. Got one down, 4 to go. But yeah, I don't know if I'll make it into work today. This is kind of crazy. All right, you guys, so going into this, I thought that the screen would be way too small to really be effective. I am pretty used to a larger screen for the GPS, but this wasn't bad at all. I thought it would be worse. Using the mini for a GPS, not as bad of an experience as I thought it was gonna be. I definitely went in thinking this is gonna be rough. I'm gonna have to tell people don't use this phone as a GPS, but nah, it's fine. It's completely fine. It's still a big screen, even though it's such a tiny body, so it's all good. So I finally made it to the studio, and of course, I've been using the phone like I normally would for social media, gaming, you know the deal. I gotta say, my thoughts on actually using the mini are the same as last year. It feels super comfortable to use since it's an easy one-handed device, and that's honestly what this phone's all about. It doesn't get in the way of anything since it isn't clunky, but it still gives you a respectable sized screen. I just wouldn't try to do anything too complicated on it, like edit a video, or something that's better done on a larger screen. Okay, so I finished everything that I needed to do. We got a lot of real day in the life testing done. Honestly, looking at this battery life, Jay, so we are currently at 54%. It is $219.
That's even lower than my iPhone 13 Pro Max entire battery day.
You have more battery life at the end of your day compared.
Yes.
That's crazy. The 13 Pro Max is insane. We're at an hour and 55 minutes of screen on time. So I'm feeling like we're gonna be maybe slightly more than 4 hours, maybe like right around that 4-hour mark. Not the greatest. I mean, we were supposed to be seeing some pretty, hour and a half improvement with, just real world usage. Now today, I did record a few more videos than I normally would to start the day. But still, 54%. I wish it were a little bit more. And here goes Ari. Hello? Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. It almost feels comical talking on a small phone like this, but it's actually pretty comfortable. Okay, Ari, you have my attention. All right, guys, so I was about to make a quick tweet. We've got the iPhone 13 Pro Max over here, which has the best battery life I've ever seen on a smartphone through my personal usage. So I was just gonna make a tweet about that. So I took a quick snap of the iPhone 13, and I gotta say, guys, with the way you're able to take photos now with this phone, even with the 13 mini, when you go into the camera, you have access to the photographic styles option, which I'm personally a huge fan of, because when you're in here, you can custom set basically presets for how you take photos. And I got my own personal preset in here with some nice contrast. I brought the warmth down a bit, and I just got like such an awesome image out of the iPhone mini. And it just goes to show you even though this is the smallest of the bunch, the camera system is still really impressive here. I'm just like honestly super impressed with this photo. Just my skin tone, the phone itself looks nice and sharp. We've got some nice depth of field. It's just a really impressive photo. And you guys saw some of the footage from earlier. It's producing really clean images through video and photo. And honestly, I'm really impressed. You think you've got like the cheaper phone. It doesn't have the triple camera system like the pros do, but doesn't matter, you're still able to get some really nice clean shots. And with the addition of things like cinematic mode, photographic styles, it's just an overall impressive camera system. Apple said that this was supposed to be their biggest leap in terms of camera upgrades, and it really shows, even on the smaller mini. Now let me go ahead and make this tweet talking about this battery life. It's insane. If you haven't seen the real day in the life with the 13 Pro Max, go check that out. It's nuts. And speaking of battery life, as much as I want to say the mini got better, I honestly feel like I struggled with it just like last year. I ended this particular day with 3 hours and 25 minutes, which I get since I was using the camera quite a bit alongside the GPS, but on other days, I wouldn't really even get close to 5 hours. And that's the trade-off you make for such a small device, but I will say, it also charges really quickly. So even if you're struggling with battery life during the day, charging it so quickly kind of makes up for it, but you have to keep in mind that you'll want to keep a charger or portable charger with you at all times, just in case. All right, guys, and to end off my day, went to the movies really quick, saw Venom. It was alright. The ending is everything.
What does that mean, alright?
It was alright. It's just alright. The ending was worth the ticket, though. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, low light camera in front-facing camera. All in all though, I like the iPhone mini as it's the cheapest iPhone that you can get. The 13 mini isn't a bad option if you want that small form factor. Honestly, I feel like the only compromises that you really make here are going to be that battery life. And if you're trying to do anything super complicated on that screen, you might want something bigger. But for the most part, this is a nice, easy to take anywhere with you device. It has the same amount of power as the other iPhones except for the camera system, which is still really good. It's just pretty much missing out on that telephoto lens, which I'm sure a lot of people can live without. This phone is absolutely geared towards people who want a smaller device and don't want to spend a lot of money, and I think it's a great option as long as you keep that charger with you. But that about wraps it up for this video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives this video a thumbs up. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.
Peace.